Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and in this video we'll be doing a detailed review of the Infinix InBook X1 Neo, the latest budget laptop from Infinix, and this is priced just 24,999, and the specification and features it offers is much better than the pricing. So it's a really good package in terms of pricing, but how does it perform in our testing? That's what we're going to talk about in this detailed review. So Infinix has been in laptop for almost more than a year now. They have launched multiple variants. So this is the Infinix InBook X1 Neo, and we'll be talking about this laptop. So let's get started. So before that, if this is your first time on this channel, do hit that red subscribe button and also hit the bell icon to get notified of all the videos we publish. So let's talk about the laptop. So this is the laptop. So you can see here it's extremely compact laptop. That's one of the important things about this laptop. It's extremely compact, and this is a 14-inch laptop with a great hardware being offered. So let's first have a look at the specification offered. This is just one variant alone. It has a 14-inch full HD resolution display. It's powered by the Intel Celeron N5100 chip, and this has 8GB RAM, 256GB SSD, and it also comes with a backlit keyboard. Speakers are also quite good. So it comes in two colors. We have the blue variant, and it's just 14.8 mm in thickness and just 1.24 kilograms in weight. Imagine an ultra portable laptop at this price segment, 25,000. That's what the specialty of the Infinix InBook X1 Neo is. So let's dive deep into the device. So first let's have a look at the design and build quality. Now design is one of the best aspects in this laptop. You can see here it's a really sleek looking laptop. The bezels have been kept to minimal. The bottom bezel has this Infinix logo, and otherwise it looks quite good in terms of the bezels as well. Now let's have a closer look at the laptop. So you can see here this is a completely metal chassis. You can see here there are a couple of LED lights here. This is the power button and a full-fledged keyboard, the backlighting keyboard, and we have a trackpad. The display, actually you can see here this has the smaller bezel. There is a camera available here. There is LED flash for the webcam and the Infinix logo as well. So it looks really good, and if you see here there is a dual tone pattern here. You can see here brushed finishing. This is the matte finish, this is a brush finish. So dual pattern here, Infinix branding here, and we have the fans for the control here. So Flipkart branding is there. It is exclusively available only on Flipkart. So the Infinix, you can see here rubber paddings are also there. So it's very slim and lightweight. You can see here extremely slim and extremely lightweight laptop. So one of the good things about this laptop has to be how the laptop looks, and extremely premium material used, and build quality looks really good. So that was the design and build quality. One of the best, or rather the best looking laptop at 25,000 price segment without any doubt. So that's the design and build quality. Next let's talk about the display. Now this laptop has full HD display. Now the display also has a couple of interesting aspects, so let's talk about that. So here you can see here it's a really vibrant and vivid display. Now one thing what we have noticed in a lot of budget laptops, the Windows laptops, is that display will not have good colors. The color gamut will be like 45% of NTSC color gamut, or the brightness levels would be very minimal. So those are the things which are common at this price segment, but here you get a really good full HD panel. Now the advantage of this full HD panel is that it has 100% sRGB color gamut, 300 nits of peak brightness, and it also has a 4.7 mm ultra thin narrow bezels all around. So that makes the laptop really good in terms of experience. Even when watching movies, we're really actually quite surprised with the looks it offers in terms of the multimedia experience. Good colors, good vibrant display. The brightness levels are also adequate. Now the viewing angles are also quite good. Now if you go outdoor, brightness may be slightly lower, but again you have to consider this is just a 25,000 price laptop, and for this price segment, hands down this has to be the best display offered at this price segment. So that's the display of the Infinix InBook X1 Neo. Next let's talk about the other aspect. Let's talk about the keyboard experience. So you can see here it's a full-fledged keyboard. It's a backlit keyboard. You can see that you can adjust the backlit lighting here, and the keyboard tactile feedback feedback looks good. So the typing experience is pretty good on this laptop, and it's pretty accurate as well, so you don't feel any sort of issues. And this looks really good, and you can feel the good feedback it offers with respect to the keys, so we don't see any sort of issues here. Now the trackpad experience is quite okay, I would say. It may not be the best out there, of course. This is a budget segment, so we have to leave with certain compromises, but for the price segment, this is definitely good feedback you get from this keyboard. And the touchpad or trackpad experience is also adequate at this price segment. So it's a very large trackpad experience, and you also get dedicated keys available on the top of the keyboard, which allows you to navigate and customize your laptop typing experience. Now this power button is available here, but so one of the missing things about this laptop is that there is no fingerprint scanner on this, so you have to use the pin or the password. That's one of the downside, but and at this price segment you would say that is not a major miss, but still a fingerprint scanner would have added much more utility to this laptop. Next, let's talk about the performance side. Now this laptop is powered by an entry-level Celeron chip. It's an Intel Celeron N5100, and this is coupled with 8GB of LPDDR4X RAM and 256GB SSD. It's an NVMe PCIe 3.0 SSD, and you can actually expand the storage by adding more storage. There is just one RAM variant available, 8GB RAM, which should be sufficiently good enough for decent task because it's an entry-level laptop. And in our testing, we have been testing this laptop using Chrome browser with multiple tabs, Word, Excel, Google Sheets, and then a bit of basic browsing. And then we also did slightly heavy tasks like Photoshop editing. It was able to work actually, but if you are putting too much effort or too much stress onto this, then probably it might not last because it's a basic entry-level chip. But for the kind of task it is suited to, it did a really good job actually. It's an entry-level laptop specifically for first-time users or students who are looking to do some work for their student or school life. Probably that's the targeted audience for this laptop. For that, it works really well, and even you can do casual editing, photo editing, even slide video editing is possible, but not with heavy apps, but with lower apps you should be able to do. And for whatever task it was put to, it performed really well. That's the surprising part. It is really optimized. With Windows 11, you get Windows 11 by default, and you can do a pretty good task with this. Now a lot of you might be asking whether this is good for coding and other stuff. Again, it depends upon the software you use. It may or may not work, but ideally this is more of a laptop for first timers or for students who are looking for a good experience, and there is not much of compromise in the budget segment. That's the purpose of this laptop, and it serves the purpose really well. Now it has DTS stereo speakers, and it looks pretty good, and the sound quality is adequately loud enough for whatever price it is being offered. Now in terms of heat dissipation also, this laptop does a pretty good job. It also comes with a cooling mechanism which works really well. So even if you put this laptop to slightly tasks which are stressful, you do feel a slight heating issues. It may not be heating issues as well. It does get warm a bit if you put it to heavy task, but the cooling mechanism works quite well. Now next, let's talk about the ports and connectivity. So you can see here the ports available on the left side. You get the HDMI port. We have USB type A port, 3.0 port, and you also have USB type C port. This is type A and this is type C. This type C you can use for charging as well as data transfer. We have an LED indicator, and on the right side you get another USB type A port, a 3.5mm audio jack, and this is not for charging. This is just for data transfer, and you also get an SD card support. So it is well connected in terms of ports and options. So for a budget segment laptop, this is quite good connectivity options offered. Now talking about the battery, this laptop comes with 50 watt hour battery and 45 watt fast charger is included. That's another great thing about this laptop. You also get fast charging support, and the battery life is once again surprisingly good. In our usage, we got like 6 to 7 hours of battery life, which is again good for the considering the segment it is being offered. Company claims around 9 hours of video playback, but probably you can get around 6 to 7 hours, which is again sufficiently good for moderate usage. So that was our experience with the Infinix InBook X1 Neo, and for the 24,999 pricing, this is definitely a worthy buy. That's what we feel. It has great display, great build quality, extremely slim and lightweight, just 1.24 kilograms, good backlight keyboard, trackpad also is quite good, DTS experience, and then you also get a decent processor, good battery life too. Now the downsides probably I would say lack of fingerprint scanner, but again that's not a major downside. But for the pricing it is being offered, this is an excellent deal. Now if you are wondering whether Infinix has service centers for servicing the laptop, Infinix has a lot of more than 1,000 service network across India, and all of the Infinix smartphone service centers will be accepting laptops also for servicing, so you don't have to worry about that, and you get a 1-year warranty as well. So if you're looking for an entry-level laptop at a 25,000 price segment, without doubt this has to be the best offering right now. We have tested a lot of laptops in the budget segment, and this is probably the best offering right now at this price segment. You can also get some card offers and the pricing will still come down below the 25,000 price segment. So that was the Infinix InBook X1 Neo, and hope you enjoyed watching this video. We'll share the link in the description of this video in case you plan to buy this entry level or student laptop. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.